two bearing halves, if they're mated perfectly with the cases, then we can go further with the recall. If the bearings have slipped past the cases mating, then we have to contact Kawasaki and go further with the repair.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ninja One YouTube channel. So today we have the 2024 ZX6R here at Kawasaki Suzuki of Rome, and I have Josh, the service manager, going to do the recall inspection slash fix. So Josh, tell us a little more about that.
Alright, so what we have here today is a recall for the 636. What it is, the crank bolts from the factory, I believe, are not torqued to spec, and it's causing the outside bearings to spin on 5 and possibly cylinder 1. If that does happen, it's a possibility that it might lock up the crank, loss of power, but the bike still might run. So Kawasaki issued a stop sell. The fix at the moment is just an inspection, and that if it is spun after the inspection, I contact Kawasaki and determine what actually supposed to be done from there on. From what I've read and what I've seen, they're saying they're possibly rebuilding the whole motor. I'm hoping they'll go the other way and just send out a motor, but I don't know if they will, if it's cost effective. So I guess what we need to do now is start pushing it up on the lift.
Yes, sir.
So as of right now, what we're doing is continue with MC2508. You have to remove the starter cover and the cover that's under the starter that holds to the crank, and then inspect the gear behind it. Okay, as of now, this is where you need to be. So what we're having to do is we're having to come in behind this crank gear and look at where the cases mate, and then you'll look closer to the crank, and then you'll see the two bearing halves mate. When the two bearing halves, if they're mated perfectly with the cases, then we can go further with the recall. If the bearings have slipped past the cases mating, then we have to contact Kawasaki and go further with the repair.
Am I getting it?
Yeah, right there it is. It's like, see where you're at, it's going to be right there. You see it?
Yep. And then where's the split on the...
And you can see it right there. You see right against the bearing, the white piece against the crank right there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
That's the bearings, yes. And see, it has as they've matched the crank thing, you're fine. So yours passes inspection.
Got it.
recall, if it's been done by the factory, what you have to do is the technician has to put a mark on the case of the transmission right here. It's just a white dot to verify.
YouTube channel. Boy, is it hot today. We are going to load the ZX6R into this 2016 Transit 150. That's how I've been doing it for years. So I got Josh in the background. He's going to hit the remote button, and then we'll go from there. So if you like this and you want to see more of it, let me know, and I'll give you all the details.
Level load.
There you go. So I put the chock block here just to keep it from rolling back on the slack that's on that gear, and then I got those turnbuckles in there, and they're pinned down on this square bar. Okay, and that's how I do it. And then over here in the front, I got a 2,500 pound winch, and I just wired it into the battery with a regular plug because I only use it for this, and then when I'm done I unplug it. So, and my battery is under the seat, and then this is the remote that controls it. This is awesome. This is a really cool setup. I really like it. It really secures the bike. You can see this bike ain't going nowhere, dude. Huh? And in the back too. Look how stable it is. It won't move. It's in there. And I've been doing this since 2016. I've had a H2 and a 14 in here at the same time. No issues. So I'm gonna pack up and go home now. So we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we're back from the dealership and had a break in the rain. You can hear the thunder, so I'm gonna start it up for the first time. And the reason why I didn't do it there is because I forgot to put this sensor. Forgot to take that off the underbelly. So we got it on there now. And then of course I had a clear air code. All right, so we are ready. Here we go.